Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into Crypto ZX. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. To all my viewers watching my video right now, can I please ask you guys to smash that like button and hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. This does help out the channel tremendously and it also keeps me motivated on making videos for you guys. But with that being said, let's jump right in today's content. Alright guys, before I begin, I would like to say the disclaimer. Anything on this channel should not be taken as financial advice because I am not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrencies are super volatile, so please do your own due diligence and research before investing in these markets. I would like to apologize before I begin that I was unable to upload a video for the last 3 days. I do have a full-time job on the side, so I am busy over there as well, guys. But I do try to push out content as much as possible for you guys, so I hope you guys do accept the apology. But if we are looking at the overall market right now, you guys can see we are currently trading at $2.16 trillion market cap, and we're up 0.9% in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, BTC dominance is continuing to decline, and we're currently sitting at 39.6%. Looking at the overall markets, you guys can see in the last 24 hours we are starting to see altcoins go back into that green. But if we are looking at the wider picture, you guys can clearly see that in the last 7 days, majority of the altcoins are still down quite a bit. Some are outperforming the markets. You look at Algorand, up 68.6%, and we are seeing Terra on a rise. We're seeing Avalanche, but majority of the cryptocurrency market is still down compared to the last 7 days. But if we're zooming out and looking at the bigger picture, guys, I believe nothing to worry about. We're still having a healthy correction that we very much needed. But today, guys, I'm going to look further into VeChain. Alright, my VeChain family, if we are looking at the VeChain's price, as you guys can see, VeChain is currently trading at 11.5 cents. We're up 2% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative. We're also up 1.5% in Bitcoin comparative in the last 24 hours. VeChain's current rank on CoinMarketCap and on CoinGecko is at the top 24 spot. We are seeing VeChain go down in the rank from its previous couple of days where it was ranked at 20. We're currently sitting at 24. Market cap right now is $7.72 billion. Meanwhile, 24-hour trading volume is at 447.7%. One thing right off the bat that I would like to point out for you guys is that the buying pressure right now is very, very low compared to a couple of days ago. So we need to keep that in mind when we are looking at the charts for VeChain. But zooming out and looking at the bigger picture, guys, in just the last year alone, we're still up 772.2%. So let's not forget that when we are looking at the charts. But let's deep dive into the, charts and see what's exactly going on with VeChain's price and where we could be going in the immediate short term. So right off the bat, let's go over this first. As you guys can see, we saw this beautiful move towards the upside, and we even broke above this level of resistance at this 15.5 cents mark, but this was short-lived. As you guys can see, we wicked all the way down to 15.7 cents, but then the unfortunate news came out. Not more of news. You guys know Bitcoin saw this dip occur, this candle towards the downside, which was mainly caused because obviously El Salvador news was coming out where Bitcoin was going to be a legal tender within that country, and obviously there was a lot of buzz around that. That is a very, very historic moment for the entire crypto space. But you guys can see what happened. We saw clear whale manipulation occur. We saw some whales dump on the market, and that did create Bitcoin to fall towards the downside. So what happens when Bitcoin goes towards the downside? This is a perfect example right in front of you guys. I say this on a daily basis. You guys know, especially my daily supporters, you guys know what I mention on a day-to-day basis, and this is right in front of us, guys, because we do not want to be, ignoring the Bitcoin price, because Bitcoin at the end of the day is the king of the market. So whatever Bitcoin decides to do, guys, the entire market is going to follow no matter what. And Bitcoin can have these kind of moves anytime. This can happen anytime. There's no timeline, there's no set date. It's unpredictable. So this is where you need to have an exit strategy in place. And I keep mentioning this to you guys, but let's look at this before I go into that. So as you guys can see, we were having a beautiful run towards the upside. We even broke above the level of resistance, first time ever since this drop back in May. This is the first time ever VeChain was able to break above here, but that was very, very short-lived. And then we saw VeChain go all the way down below to this 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level, and then we went back into this 61.8. But you guys can see we are literally hovering around the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level zone. You guys can see this is playing as the level of support for us right now, and VeChain is literally hanging right there. One negative thing that I would like to mention for you guys is that the volume for VeChain right now is quite low compared to what it was a couple days ago. We were sitting at over $1 billion volume. Meanwhile, as of now, we are sitting at only 440 million. So you guys get the picture. That is half of the buying pressure that is not here compared to what it was just a couple of days ago. But that does not come as a surprise to me. When we do see these kind of moves happen, we do tend to see more panic within the cryptocurrency space. But I would like for VeChain to have some sort of bounce back up from this level, guys. You guys can see this is playing as a level of support, but if we do not get enough buying pressure and Bitcoin moves down to this level at this 43k, because that's the next level of support, do expect VeChain to fall below this 61.8 and get back into the 78.6. That is a very, very strong likelihood right now, unless we see Bitcoin break above this level of resistance at this 46k mark and go back to where it was just a couple of days ago. Then we will be looking at a different story. Then I could see VeChain go past this 13 cents resistance mark and gradually move back to where it was. For the immediate short term, we are sitting at some crucial levels, but we need to keep a very, very strong eye on Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin never had this correction, in my opinion, I would not have been surprised if we got back into this 38.2. But now this is where it comes to where I keep telling you guys, when you are seeing moves like this, let's bring out the measuring tool. So let's say you bought VeChain. This is just for an example purpose, but let's say you were able to scoop some VeChain up around this 5.5 cents mark, and you would have been sitting at 180% profit. And obviously the investor psychology and our mindset works in a way, when you see these kind of profits, you just get greedy, naturally. Very, very normal. By no means am I saying that was not myself. I was exactly like that. But guys, I have learned over these past 6.5 years in this market that you cannot be greedy. Whether it's crypto, stocks, or whatever, you cannot be greedy. Because as fast as these markets can go down, guys, that's as fast as they can go, down. I'm sorry, as fast as these markets can go up, that's as fast as they can go down. So you always want to be asking yourself a question, guys. Always ask yourself a question. If the profit is massive, it's best that you take some out and buy back these kind of dips, because these dips will always occur. So immediate short term, price target for VeChain for us to be on the exciting side is for us to break above this level of resistance at this 13 cents mark. The bearish scenario would be if Bitcoin decides to go to 43k level, we could possibly get back down to these levels, and this is a strong level of support, so I do expect this level of support to hold for VeChain. But long-term perspective, guys, still this bull cycle. Everyone wants to hear this on a day-to-day basis, but again, you guys have to keep this in mind. This is just my own personal opinion. Me personally, I'm a huge believer on the project VeChain, and I have said this continuously over and over and over again. But let me briefly say it again. VeChain is one of the projects that is helping the cryptocurrency community, and the cryptocurrency ecosystem itself go to mass adoptions, because it has a working product and it gets the companies to see what blockchain is, what the benefits are, and how it is revolutionary type of technology. And this is why we're seeing so many big names come in and use the VeChain Tor blockchain, and I am strong believer that this is only going to get bigger as time goes by. I still believe the bull cycle is not over. I still believe we are going to see more parabolic moves towards the upside. We are going to see BTC dominance decline even further. That's where the altcoin season is going to begin, but we do need to have patience. I still believe Bitcoin is going to have its rally first, hit newer all-time highs, and then we will see, altcoins blow off. And when that happens, you guys are already starting to see the glimpse of it. Markets move very, very fast, and if you are patient, patience will be rewarded. And always invest what you can afford to lose. Never throw your life savings into crypto. I cannot stress this enough. But in conclusion, a long-term perspective, guys, sky's the limit for this project. I would not be surprised if we are able to hit even $1 this bull cycle. I have been saying this again. If we were able to see the type of magnitude that we did see back in 2017, it would not surprise me at all that we are going to hit, newer all-time highs and even possibly $1 this bull cycle. But long-term perspective, guys, sky's the limit. Sky is the absolute limit. As this, cryptocurrency community matures, as the, whole ecosystem, this market matures, I believe VeChain is only going to get bigger and bigger. But obviously VeChain has to keep up with its competition, because you guys know a lot of competition can come in. So as long as they keep up with it and keep doing what they're doing right now, guys, literally they have everything for it to succeed. And I cannot be more bullish. But that is it for today's update, guys. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys are enjoying these updates. I would love to know your thoughts down below, and do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. This helps my channel a lot, so your support would be greatly appreciated. Our goal is to hit 100,000 subscribers, and I know we will reach that. I know Crypto ZX community is very strong, and I'm a strong believer we are going to reach that very, very fast. But with that being said, I am going to wrap up today's video around here. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. Stay safe out there. Safety, health, and family comes first, and everything else absolutely comes later. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.